Alright, there's a lot of young pipe smokers out there, which I'm kind of glad to see. And I'll even give you a short lesson on why I say that. Number one, might have been 5-6 years ago, something like that. I was on the internet here, and they were looking at statistics. Statistically, a smoker doesn't last as long as a non-smoker. Okay, a regular cigarette smoker will die sooner than a non-smoker. A pipe smoker will outlast a non-smoker. Now, I know that probably sounds crazy, but kind of expound on that. If you're smoking a pipe, it relaxes you. You have to sit down, or if you're going to fill your pipe and you're going to smoke it. Historically, people that smoke pipe are a different like personality. You really do. You have to slow down, fill your pipe, light it. A lot of times it'll go out, and I wanted to put up a video, kind of my experiences. I've been smoking since I was 17 years old, which is what, 40 some years, and I always smoked a pipe. I did smoke cigarettes, which I still smoke now, and I can honestly say I really do not condone cigarette smoking. I mean, if you're a cigarette smoker, that's fine with me. I don't chase you around, telling you need to quit and all that, because I have not quit. And at my age, I don't plan on quitting. I enjoy it. And how many years do I have left? So I really don't care. Now, in your video, you had shown a cutaway of a corncob pipe. I myself have not smoked corncob pipe for a long time. When I was young, like you, would go out and buy tobaccos, different type tobaccos, and try them all. And your palate is a lot more acute than ours is. When you smoke a harsh tobacco, you know it, and a lot of times it'll even burn your tongue. Back in the day, I used to smoke what they called Borgum Riff, and I think it's still around. It was a very mild tobacco. The bourbon flavored, whiskey flavored, and I always enjoyed that, and everybody around me always enjoyed the smell of it. So that was one of them. When I went to college, of course, we were hotshot college boys, and we used to, we were allowed to smoke in the dorm, and we'd get down in the lounge, and there were a lot of us that would sit there and watch TV or discuss different stuff, and we had our pipes along, and we would smoke down there. I used to get my tobacco through, I think it was Ives out of Chicago. We used to order our tobacco, and there was one called Bo Bacon's, an excellent cut of tobacco. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was more on the order of the Captain Black that they have out today. Back in the day, I couldn't smoke Captain Black. It was way too strong. Today, I smoke Captain Black, and it takes me back, and I think, now I can smoke it. And that's after years of smoking. Anyway, getting back to your corncob pipe. I think I was about 20 years old when I was in a store, or even younger than that, and they had a big barrel of pipes, and I was going through them. Back in the day, now we're talking 70s, early 70s. They were $1.50, and I'm thinking, at that time, I don't know what it'd be worth today, maybe $5. There was an old guy standing there, and I mean old. He might have been in the 80s or something like that, and he always smoked pipe, and he was going through them, and he taught me how to buy a pipe, and I've stuck with that all these years. You were showing the cutout of the pipe, and at the bottom, the juice would lay in there, and it would swallow the pipe up. Okay, now, what he taught me, and I have an illustration here of it. You see the pipe, I just drew this real quick. The bottom of the pipe where it comes in, okay, that should always be the lowest point in your bowl, all right? If it is not the lowest point, the juice will collect in the bottom. And a lot of times if you're, well, especially when you're a young smoker, you hear that gurgling. That is because it's actually, you're drawing it and it's bubbling. You get that into the shank of your pipe, it'll swell that. And that's what you need to get out of there. If it's at the lowest point as you're smoking your pipe, it is actually coming through the stem, and it's not collecting there, and it will not ruin your pipe. This pipe here is I'd say almost 10 years old. As you can see, I've used it pretty hard, but it's a good one. Here's another one. This pipe, believe it or not, I can tell by the bite marks on it. I had twin boys, and they were always around my pipes. I had the pipe rack sitting on the step table in the living room because I would smoke it after dinner. That pipe is 20-some years old, and as you can see, it's still in good shape. This was a Dr. Grabo. It was not even an expensive pipe. I think I paid $5 for it back in the day, but it is still going strong. One of the things you want to do, and I'm trying to make it so this video isn't real long, but when you're smoking pipe, if you smoke pipe every day, do not smoke the same one. When you store the pipe at the end of the evening, empty it out, stand it up. When you stand it up like this, all your juices and everything run down here. It gets air in there, it dries the pipe out. You do not smoke it the following day. Let it dry out completely. You pick it up, you smoked it on Monday, pick it up on Wednesday or Thursday. You have pipes in between that you're smoking. You pick it up on a Thursday, it's all dried out, it's ready to go. And you will not get the swelling that you were talking about. Now, a corncob pipe, of course, I don't know that much about them. You may get the swelling in them. A corncob pipe where the shank goes in is different, obviously. This is a solid piece of wood that was cut out, and they drill a hole in it. Make sure your hole is the bottom, is all the way at the absolute bottom. And I've already known guys, now of course back in the day a lot of people smoked pipe, and the bottom, they would actually take and put some kind of a like a Bondo from a car, fiberglass or whatever in there to get that hole up so that it was even with this part. I myself look at them. This one was bought by my son for me, like I said, about 10 years ago. I taught them how to buy a pipe. This one is a great pipe smoking, and I believe this is a Medico. I don't even know if they sell them anymore, but these pipes are good. I mean, I have no problem smoking them. Anyway, I'm going to stop there. I will put out more if anybody's interested in, how to smoke pipe. There's ways of packing and so forth, but I'll get into that in a different video.